Hi. This session is all about the database. So database is a non-volatile storage of tables, rows, columns, entities, attributes, a lot of technical words. So we are going to use a data structure of SQL, structured query language. So Android comes with a integrated database called SQLite. It's a lightweighted version of SQLite that's been installed in every Android mobile. So we are going to use that database. So let's create tables. Let's insert the value on it, and let's do some operation on it. Let's get started. Let me create a project database demo. So basically we are going to work with this thing, SQLite database. Android.database.SQLite database is a class. I am going to create the variable for this. So step 1, I should create a database first of all. So what I'm going to do is I am dragging a button for it. Let me name it as create database, and whenever I click this button I should execute a method android colon on click. The method name is create database. So this is a method. I am going to define the method on this class. So here public void create database view. So view is that button thing, yeah. So whenever I click this button a database will be created. So now to create the database, SQL equal to open or create database. Step 1 is the first parameter is the database name. My database name is training, and step 2 is mode. My mode is it should be a private mode, context dot mode underscore private. So I don't want my database to be shared with anyone, and I'm making a message that toast dot make text get application context tell me that database opened or created. So toast dot length long dot show. So this is the first step. So where this database is going to get created? This database is going to get created in my application directory. Go to DDMS file explorer and MNT. So inside this SD card I can find this thing, my SD card thing. So to check the application, go to data. Inside the data we have another data. So go inside that, and here I should find my package name. My package name is com.example.database demo. So I can't find this because I've not installed this app yet. So see com.example.implicit, all our apps are here. We don't have this database app. So first we should install this application on my emulator. So I'm running this, so it is going to get installed on my emulator. So how to check whether the database is created or not? So I should go to my I have a software for it called as SQLite database helper. So I have it here, SQLite browser. So I'm opening that software. So this is the software. First let us check whether the database is created or not. database demo. This is my app. So my app is installed on my emulator. Now I'm opening this application. Okay, so my app has been installed. So let me check here, com.example.database.demo. If you open that, there are only just two folders. So now when I click this button, so see the database is opened or created. What happened, you get another folder called databases. You can find, if you open this database folder, you will find there is a database called as training. This is the name which we have given in the source code. So let me export it, pull from the device, export it. Okay, where should I say? I'm gonna save it on my desktop, naming it as DB. Okay, I just saved it. Now go to my SQLite browser, open it, go to desktop, DB, training. See, there are you can see there is no tables, only metadata. Metadata is something that a data about the data. It stores all the table information. It's a default thing, and I don't have any other tables. Okay, so let us create a new table now. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to add another button. So another button for create table. So on click I'm going to put create table. Okay, so here I'm going to write that public void create table. So whenever I click this button, the cursor comes here. So how to create a table is, I'm going to execute a raw SQL query. My query is create table. My table name is employee with the values, say employee name, text, not null. Okay, I don't want this not null constraint. So employee designation is text. I'm going to create this two fields. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it inside a try catch block, because if a user clicks that button again, it may lead to an SQL exception that stating that the table is already exist. So I'm going to put this in the block, exception block. So I'm going to tell that table created. If exception occurs, I'll tell that table already exists. Okay, so these are the possible ways, the two possible ways in this button click run as Android application. So let this get installed. So my emulator is little slower, so it takes some time. So let's wait for a little much more time. Okay, it still takes a lot of time. In the meanwhile, let's check for the SQL command prompt. I'm going to the command prompt. I have my SDK here, E drive, Android SDK. Okay, what's it? I'm getting some error that there's a time limit for an Android installation. If you take more time than that, it will lead to error. Okay, fine, my app got installed. Okay, database demo, where it is? It's here. Okay, so create database. So do you think that I'm creating the database again? Will it create again? No, it will just open the database now. So I'm clicking once, it's telling that table created, and I'm clicking again. Now it tells that my table already exists. So this is what we have expected, and now I'm exporting this database again. Okay, and I'm reopening my database. So here you can find that there is another table, new table has been created, a table with two columns, ename and edesig. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, when we execute a query, so this query has been executed, ename, edesig, right? And now let's insert some data. Okay, I'm going to insert some dumb data to it. I mean a dummy data. Okay, cool. So here we go on click insert data. So we come here, okay. For inserting, we should use something called as content value. Content value is a class which is used to make a key value pair. CV output. My key is ename. For that, I'm going to insert and my another key is edesig. For that, I'm going to put okay. So this is first one set of record. To insert, I'm going to use SQL dot insert my, what is my table name is employee, and I don't have any null column, and the values for CV. That's it. So inserting made very easy, right? So it we can insert the data very easily. Inserted. Why can't I get the values? Long value equal to, so it will tell how many rows have been inserted. Okay, cool. So let's reinstall the app again. So one problem with Android is whatever changes you do, you need to keep on reinstalling it. So it takes some time. Okay, installing. Okay, it's got installed. Okay, so anyway, even though we don't create the database, we must open the database. Okay, create database or open database. Insert one row inserted. Insert 2, and now the 2 rows has been inserted. Insert, here goes 3 rows. So let me check whether the rows has been inserted properly or not. Pull the thing from the from the file system, open it. Yeah, go to the employee table. Yeah, that's great. So we have installed we have inserted 3 rows. Yeah, 3 rows with the ename Puma, and designation is Android developer, right? And now what I'm going to do is, we should view the data. Viewing is seeing the data. I want to see all the data. So I'm going to put another thing called as view data. One click. So public void so here we are going to use the interface called cursor, SQL dot query. I'm going to put a table name called employee. I want to select all the columns, no selection parameters, no arguments, no group by, no having class, and no order by, which means it is equivalent to select star from employee. I'm going to move to first, and I'm going to declare a string called declare value from db equal to empty. So while not c dot is after last, which means this condition will get terminated if a null row occurs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is value from db plus equal to c dot get string, c dot get column get column index. My column name is, first thing is gonna be e name, and I'm gonna give a space /t, then c dot get string, c dot get column index. Next is e designation, then I'm going to add a line break. So this loop will get repeated till the last row. Okay, and finally what I'm going to do is let's toast it. That's much better idea. So I'm going to toast it. So value from database. So let me run it again. So the app is getting installed. So once after this installation complete, we can be able to view the data which we have inserted into the database. 3 rows with the name Puma and designation Android developer. Okay, my app has been installed. Okay, create database. I want to open the database. Okay, view a data. See, I got 3 rows. Okay, I'm going to insert another row. Now the row count will be 4. If I click on the view data, I can able to view the 4 rows. Got it. So this thing happens. This is what happens whenever I want to view the data. Next is updating. This is a very important part of the CRUD operation. Okay, I have another method. So here also I am going to use content view, content values. So I'm going to update. I don't like this name Puma. That's not a very good name, right? I'm going to update with the good name. Let's take it as Arun. Okay, I'm going to change it to Arun. So cv.put. His name is what? ename, right? Ename is Arun. So when I'm going to change it, SQL dot update. My table name is employee. The values are CV, where the ename is equal to, don't forget about the single quotation. I'm going to change the name from Puma, right? The name which I don't like. It is, yeah, Puma. From Puma. Okay, I don't want any args. That's good. That looks great. So fine, let's make something called updated. Okay, let's reinstall it. Now that all the name which I don't like is going to get changed to the really good name. Arun and Android sounds to be a really good combo, right? Okay, let's check whether the data is updated or not. Okay, and now I'm viewing the data. It's with the old name which I not good actually, so I'm going to update it. And let's see the new name. Wow, that's really good to see, right? The database has been updated. Even in the back end we can see that a new data will be updated. Wow, that's really great. So now what I'm going to do is for testing purpose I'm going to add still a person Puma into this data. So now there will be 4 Aruns and 1 Puma, but I don't like this name, so I'm going to delete it. Let's see how to delete a single entry or using the where class in from a database or table. Let me go here, delete data, and the on click is okay. So to delete the data, SQL dot delete, table name is employee, where classes the same where class which we used for update, e name equal to single quotation Puma. The single quotation is mandatory. Yeah, so now this Puma is gonna get away from our database. Deleted. Yeah, by the same way what we'll do is we will also do the another thing called as delete table. So deleting the table is also really easy. Public void delete table. So SQL dot exec SQL drop table employee. Cool then, and that's how it completes. So the complete CRUD operation on the database of SQLite. uploading, installing. Okay, now I'm opening this database demo. Let's check for this delete query. Yeah, create database, works fine. View data. I have a one person called Puma. I'm going to delete that. Yeah, deleted. Now I'm going to view it again. Oh god, where is Puma? He's not there, he has been deleted. Now I'm going to delete the table, which means all the data will be dropped. And if I try to create the table, yes, a new table will be created. So this is how you can able to perform the CRUD operation on a local database SQLite. Thank you.